You ever see someone walk in like they already own the place, only to get smacked with reality? These girls talked big and strutted harder, only to fall face first into embarrassment. And trust me when I say this, watching them getting humbled is pure satisfaction.
Oh, the right hand, and she goes down for the second.
This is fighting is art, let's go. Michaela Lauren is practically famous for her dirty pre-fight antics, and when she faced Cecilia Braekhus, she dipped right back into her bag of cringe. But when the bell rang, the First Lady of Boxing, aka Lauren, was here to humble the clown. From the jump, Braekhus was laser-focused, dodging Lauren's wild swings and shutting down her cheap mind games. Braekhus pieced her up round by round, while Lauren flailed like someone fighting bees. By round 6, Braekhus had her final lesson handed to her. Had Lauren shown a little humility, maybe she wouldn't have walked out with her pride shattered and her face rearranged. Taylor Starling is often regarded as the female Conor McGregor. She is all swagger, smirky, and always hot. But at her face-off with Ferea, she was writing checks with her mouth she'd soon regret. Once the bell rang, Ferea came unglued, tearing through Starling's confidence and landing bombs on that cocky mug.
Right away.
Taylor told her corner she was done, but they didn't listen. Ferea thankfully listened to Starling's plea and brutally ended her night with a lesson on top. Cheyenne Vlismas and the ever-mouthy Carolina Voychic in Extreme Fighting Championship wasn't just a fight. It was a straight-up soap opera dipped in bad blood and flying fists. At their first face-off, Voychic came in like a budget Conor McGregor, full of attitude and hand gestures, flapping her fingers like she was casting a spell.
Do you remember this? You were the fifth call. Oh.
The second face-off was even spicier as Voychic took things to psycho. With all the smugness in the world, she leaned in for the infamous kiss of death.
21 pounds for the Warrior Princess.
When the cage door closed, the drama turned into violence real quick as Vlismas came out hot and cracked Voychic. From there, it was a wild street brawl with rules.
Takedowns, but that is not going to stop.
Even when she was on the back foot, Vlismas pounded the cocky rat with slicing elbows that sounded like someone chopping wood. The Warrior Princess styled her way to a thumping victory when Amber O'Donnell came in cocky, loud, and ready to rumble against Emily Brooke at weigh-ins and promised to smash her chin in.
I think she's full of shit. I think she's underestimating me, and I don't think she knows what's coming for her. I really don't. I'm going to finish this fight.
All that bravado was taken as sheer nerves, and Brooke could smell it.
Wow, she's already lost her tempo. You can clearly see she's going to lose her composure in the ring. She's rattled. You're rattled, darling.
Once the bell rang, Brooke let her fists do the talking. She was calculated and technical, and she picked O'Donnell apart with clean shots and airtight defense. O'Donnell's trash talk quickly faded into frustration as Brooke took control of every exchange. By the end, the judges had only one winner, and it was the humble queen, who had just given the cocky mug a bitter dose of karma. In what was a showdown for flyweight supremacy, Gabriella Fendor and Gabriella Celeste Alanis gave it their all. At the press conference, Alanis went full villain mode, slicing the air with a throat-slitting gesture. But once the fight began, the taller, sharper Fendor made her eat every word and action.
Right hook, one of Fendor's best. Even the mother was a boxer in her amateur days. I mean, that's just, and that's actually the way you beat taller fighters.
Using her reach and crisp boxing, she picked Alanis apart like a surgeon with gloves.
I think she fights a little more tactically.
Nice left from Alanis.
Oh, I love that combination. Just timing the shots like that with no jab.
Alanis swung back, but Fendor was levels above, and by round 7, she dropped her twice like a mic at a rap battle.
Ambi. Oh, and she couldn't handle that one. Down. Fendor, there's no doubt about that.
No controversy, no questions, just pure domination of a cocky rat and a befitting win of a humble queen. This cocky rat Jessica Fresh doesn't just fight dirty, she straight up crawled through the gutters when she sucker punched Cindy Bottlebergy after the bell. Not only that, she even kicked her while she was down.
Oh! That's a disqualification, honestly.
The ref somehow let her walk away with the win.
She tapped, she tapped, she tapped.
But karma never forgets, and it came in the form of Lindsay Williams. Fresh tried the same old tricks against Williams too, but Lindsay had seen enough. She snapped the trap shut, wrapped around Fresh's neck, and choked the rat out cold to teach her a lesson.
Gotta control the arms, control the posture, and tone up the leg.
This cocky girl, Daniela Miranda, behaved like she was the female Alex Pereira, bow and arrow gesture and all. But across from her stood Maria Eduardo, cool as ice because she already knew how this movie would end. The bell rang and Maria cracked her with a sneaky combo that sent Miranda crashing to the canvas.
Difficult for Maria.
She got up, only to eat another serving of humble pie.
Oh, the right hand, and she goes down for the second time.
When Miranda rose again, that just gave Eduardo more time to turn the fight into a full-blown masterclass in humility.
Oh, and a big left hook once again, and the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more can she take?
Next up is Adriana Vukovich, who had all the swagger in the world, pushing, shoving, glaring like she was some kind of cage demon. But when it came time to back it up, the smoke cleared fast.
Something she's familiar with.
Jamie Driver wasn't having any of it. She stepped in, dropped bombs, and made Vukovich pay for every ounce of that false confidence, finishing her off in just 34 seconds.
Start for Jamie Driver, right in front of our broadcast position. There's an opportunity for Driver to drop the shots out.
Jonna Wood walked into her battle with Kelsey Gilmore like the latter had stolen her boyfriend, as Wood talked non-stop during her walkout. Even inside the cage, she wouldn't shut up. Wood's fists, unfortunately, failed to back all her shenanigans up as Gilmore beat her up for 2 rounds.
As both fighters expire and they lost everything.
And then finished her off with savage leg kicks and bombs up top.
Jonna Wood trying to muster defense. Referee Brian House.
Competing against the seasoned wrestler, Dakota had some questions to answer, and in the lead-up, Holm boasted that Dakota wouldn't be able to survive 3 full rounds.
If you compare my fighting experience, it's huge. It's so a lot bigger than hers. Like, I got plenty of more rounds. So yeah, going into the second, third round, that's definitely an advantage for me.
The tension was evident from the ice-cold face-off. At the onset, Dakota tested the waters with jabs and kicks from range.
Hunting a prey right now. Kick out of the southpaw stance. There she goes to it.
Within 30 seconds, Holm had shot for a takedown.
Weight class as well, and she utilized him so well with that jab, but this is a good takedown for Holm.
Beautiful work. Nice scramble though.
But Dakota demonstrated her wrestling training, refusing to go to the ground.
Looks like she's got two hands on one wrist here. She's trying to break this grip of Cornelia Holm.
Then she replied her enemy with vicious knees to the ribs.
High-level wrestlers, both male and female. People who can really push her. And now, there's the knees. The knees coming up the center. Right back.
However, Holm was able not to survive the first round by grabbing on for her dear life.
Now goes back to work with some knees. Holm offers a few as well.
At the start of the second, Dakota released a vicious right hand that made her rival do the chicken dance.
Potentially focus on takedown defense. What a right hand that was!
It's a laser.
And she was now starting to release the destructive attacks.
So long and rangy. Class.
The wrestler again held on to her last bit of consciousness by sniffing Dakota.
Oh, she caught the leg. Does she get a takedown here?
Good balance.
But Dakota was out to prove that she is the better grappler. She took down her rival and almost locked in a rear naked choke.
Beautiful, very nice. Now we're going to see Holm deal with the grappling skills of Dicheva.
He's got a hold of the wrist. He's going to try and take it back. Got one hook in. There's the second. Can she stretch her?
Preparing to deliver a knockout in the grand finale, she led her back up to her feet.
Good work by Holm to get her legs back in the fight.
They clashed for the final round, and Dakota would prove that she was still a beast, even in the third round.
Round 3, Dakota Dicheva in the red.
Like something out of a movie, Dakota threw a crisp 1-2 that sent Holm crumbling, and a kick ended the fight.
Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
$1,000 on the line against Valentina Scatizzi, who gets the walkover victory. How do you view that matchup?
Performing the Erling Haaland celebration, the fighter from Manchester had eliminated all her foes and was set for the final in Dublin. On December of 2023 in Dublin, Ireland, Dicheva faced the Italian Valentina Scatizzi, who felt Dakota was overrated and assumed she was tougher than Dicheva due to the Brit's Barbie-like character.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior. I'm like an animal, you know, so doesn't matter who I have in front of me. I won't just go to the cage, smash, and...
During the face-offs, Scatizzi tried the intimidation tactics, while Dakota, cool in her demeanor, asked for the belt, manifesting a victory. From the onset, Scatizzi pressured Dicheva, walking her down like a bull to the slaughter. But she played into Dicheva's hand, right hands, and the signature front kick from Dakota brought her back to reality. Dicheva recalled her Muay Thai training in the clinch.
This clinch knee is, we saw Dakota Dicheva finish a fight last year with that.
Then Dangerous framed her up perfectly for more knees.
Position here from Dakota, nice knee to the head as well.
Nice tricky knee there from Dakota. Another one.
The Italian attempted her only chance at survival with a double leg takedown attempt.
See if she can get Dakota's hips off the cage.
But Dakota was too strong, even in wrestling.
Range with Dakota, we know that.
There's that strength you talked about, Brendan.
Exactly.
Warning to keep off, she unleashed her long legs.
And look at that. Scatizzi ripping to the body.
When they clashed again, Dakota released a two-piece and a soda to Scatizzi's skull.
Can't question the gameness of Scatizzi.
Beautiful.
Look at this tight plummet.
And she turned her insides to mush with hard shots.
She's very effective. Oh, beautiful.
Scatizzi, as she tries to shrink that space, shrink that target that Dakota Dicheva has available.
Out of nowhere, Dakota caught her rival with a right hand and uncorked the kind of knees that made everyone in the arena start to worry for Scatizzi's safety.
Tried to drag Valentina Scatizzi. Oh, nice right hand. Trying to straight through.
Beautiful from Dakota. Beautiful play. This could be it, guys.
Then the British Bulgarian showed no mercy.
Dakota uses it so well.
More pain on the face of Scatizzi, whose body has taken a ton of damage, and now Dakota goes upstairs.
I mean, we're so close here.
Her opponent's face wore the damage, with her left eye swelling up grotesquely and blocking out her vision. But Dakota, showing her viciousness, attacked the damaged eye.
And get Dakota down, and look, that eye, guys, we might not see round number 2 with that eye.
She's going to step in and stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye.
Another right hand there from Dakota.
That was enough for the ringside physician to call off the fight. The brutal knees and extra punishments were rewards for Scatizzi's attempts at bullying.
Via TKO on medical advice due to the fighter being unable to continue.
Dicheva danced round the cage before being presented with her belt and a $1 million prize. So, those were the moments when cocky girls got served a brutal plate of karma. If you enjoyed watching them get humbled, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss our next video.